And go.
Hey, my name's Kate Bevilacqua, and
I'm Guy Crawford. Last time I checked.
yeah, he still is. And we're coming to you today with our Tales from the Trails.
Yes, Tales from the Trails.
Yes, rather than writing the answers to the questions, we decided to do a nice
No, I can't write.
We decided to do a video instead.
It's good choices.
As you can see, we're very excited about our Transcape experience coming up on March 8th.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
It will
Looking
be.
forward to it.
So let's get to the questions.
Okay, number one.
Number one. You chose at some stage in your life to make endurance sport in the form of triathlon your profession. Why were you attracted to this sport to the extent that you've now made a career around it?
I was super uncoordinated as a child. I literally could not even walk across the room without falling over. So it was no ball sports for me, no tennis, no golf, sadly. So endurance sports it was, hyperactive as well. What about yourself?
I used to be a team sport player. Netball was my number one sport growing up. And I was looking for something to do in the summer because netball was a winter sport. And my cousin was doing triathlon and said, hey, you should come and try it. So I did try it. And I actually enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was a great atmosphere. Like triathlon brings lots of different people of different abilities all together, all with the common goal of getting to that finish line. And there was just so much about it that I really enjoyed. It was never my intentions for it to be a career. I was a teacher. I was quite happy with doing that. That evolved on its own. But I have no regrets. I've loved most parts of it. We
Wow.
get injured, we get sick, but most of it I've enjoyed. And it's something that I can continue to enjoy even when it is not my profession. So nothing to complain about there.
Heavy answer. I like it.
Question number 2. I understand you have already had a go at Swim Run. Can you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that event and what it was like for you?
Well, you go first. Ladies first this time.
So my experience at the event was a bit different to yours. We did the Swim Run USA on the Orca Islands, which was just off Seattle, off Washington State in the US. The location was incredible, so that did contribute to the experience being amazing. I wasn't going to do it. It was the last minute decision for myself. Guy was always going. There was a lady going whose partner could no longer make it. So I was asked if I would partner with her, which I did. I had a great time. I'm not sure if she had such a good time.
I know if getting towed around at threshold for 6.5 hours is a good time, but
Only because I think she told me what she was capable of doing wasn't quite what she told me she could do. There was a little bit of a gap in the middle of her ability. But in the end, it was an amazing experience. And as soon as I had finished, I was like, wow, I want to do another one. That was my experience.
so like Kate said, I'd already planned to do it. I did it with a good friend, Mike, who works for Blue 70. And basically we just rolled into it and had an awesome day. A lot of fun. Lance Armstrong and Simon Whitfield were racing, and we caught them towards the very end of the last swim run legs, and so past them, and that put a little feather in our caps as well. It was a lot of fun.
It's just good to do a team event after doing so many things individually. Yeah, and having to share it together.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of gossip talking along the way, a lot of smack talk. And
Question number 3. Why did you decide to give it a go?
It's a good question, actually. It all came down to Blue 70 and just sort of fell into place. So I worked for a swimwear company, and they were sponsoring the event, and they're like, you want to do it? Sounds like a good time. And I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to give it a crack, and it just fell my way. And then I was like, wow, that sport is cool.
Hence we're doing another one. Question 4. You are gradually transferring from professional athlete to professional coach.
Yeah, whatever.
He's not retiring yet. What would you like your athletes to discover about endurance sport?
Just how fun and self-fulfilling it can be. So, oh man, I hate being serious. You can get a lot of reward from it. From people in the community are also positive and some self-reward. So every time you finish that line or complete a session, there's a lot of good things that come from it.
And I think also with endurance sport, it's something that we actually get better at as we get older. It's not like having to do things fast. There's a certain, you have the opportunity to get out there and do it at your own pace and still complete it and still finish it just like everyone else is aiming to do. which is great. Plus, again, like I've talked about, just the community of endurance sports. It's a great community, and there's so many opportunities and amazing places to go to do it.
There's awesome events everywhere, like mountain biking, the swim run, there's triathlon, there's
trail running.
So cool.
It's just a huge community that opens it up to. So yeah. Question number 5.
5.
Oh no, this is deep too.
Oh, man.
Can you share your philosophy behind your coaching, GK Endurance, and what you're trying to achieve as a coach?
Mine's always pretty simple. I'm like, you got to have fun.
Yeah.
You know, having fun's number one. Enjoying yourself, getting the best out of yourself. So enjoying yourself, having fun, sort of roll into one, but getting the best out of yourself and being the best version, best athlete you can be with what's going on in your life.
Yeah.
So if you work away on minds, how can you be the best version of yourself?
And also realizing it's just all inclusive. Like at GK Endurance, we just want people to know anyone is capable of doing these triathlons or these events or these swim run events or these trail events. You've just got to make the commitment, have that goal, and then our job is here to help you and prepare you the best way that we can so that you can achieve that. And we get so much satisfaction, now just seeing people achieving things that they never thought they could do, and then just putting, in that commitment or putting in that sacrifice to be able to do that. It's rewarding for everyone,
cool.
including us. So, that would be our philosophy for GK Endurance, and all the athletes we have feel the same way. Last question number 6. You're coming to Transcape as a mixed married team. How are your feelings about racing together? What do you imagine it is going to be like to compete as a team rather than individuals in an event?
I'm going to attack her in the first run leg. I'm going to see her.
I don't think
I'm
it's going to be very good at this.
I'm going to see her at the end. Well, I'll see you at the end. I'll have a banana ready. Yeah, have some carbohydrate.
I think it's going to be like any typical training day for us, where I only virtually see his backside if I'm lucky, because sometimes he goes off and then he'll turn around and come and get me. But we do have to be within a certain distance of each other all day.
Like 2K.
So I'm definitely going to be tethered, and he can drag me around, and now I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, she's probably going to drop me now. I'll be like, oh.
I think it'll be fun. Just ask us at the end if we still plan to be married, and we'll see how it goes.
We do so much training together. I think it'll be fine. I'm sure there'll be moments like the rock hopping section or something like that.
You'll be waiting for me.
Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
But better safe than rolling an ankle.
No. So all in all, we're very excited and looking forward to it. And if you haven't entered yet, there's still plenty of time, and we hope to see you there.
See you there.